Welcome back. Today, we're going to take a break from fighting the cabal. I can wait till tomorrow. We're going to leave the bot army and the manipulation gang on the sidelines today. We don't need them for this one. Appreciate you guys, though. And I just want to kind of talk about the evolution of all of us in this hobby, especially since the inception of this channel. A lot of you guys may know, a lot of you may not. I kind of started this channel out of anger. I had been banned from certain online forums. I had been banned from other YouTube channels for speaking my mind about the market and then getting in heated debates. And so after I had finally got banned from basically everywhere, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to start my own channel. No one can stop me from doing that. I'm going to put out everything I feel on there. And if everyone wants to, disagree in the comment section, have at it, but you can't stop it at that point, at least. You can't ban me. And that was kind of the driving factor of the channel for, I would say, the first year, is to try to prove that one method was right over another when it comes to the Pokemon market. And, I debated people in the comments and the live chats. And then I had, live streams with other creators where we got in heated debates and, led to a lot of, bad relationships in the hobby because of that. And, it was really kind of the main driving force of this channel. And, along the way, I went through spurts where I would post a lot and then go on breaks and post more. And, it wasn't until I had sold my business I was running and I had got a job to kind of fill the gap in between whatever new business I was going to start, which ended up becoming this one. And it took Eli, Pokemart USA, I got to shout him out, to reach out to me and say, hey, man, where you been the last few months? And I'm like, I got this job and, I'm really busy with that. He's like, well, everyone's asking about you. You need to come back. And I'm just like, I don't know, dude, channel's not growing that much. I don't get a lot of views. I don't really make anything off it. It's a lot of effort for very little return. And, I don't know if I'm really going to do that thing anymore. And I never left the hobby. I was still collecting and investing, probably more than I ever had. And so it was just the content that I wasn't doing because it just didn't seem relevant, right? And so eventually Eli talked me into coming back on a live stream on his channel, and I started posting videos again. And that's about the time everything changed. And nothing changed in the terms of what you're thinking. It's not that I started to get more views. It's not that I started to get subscriber growth. It's not that, the market was shifting in a way that, showed that what I was saying was right. None of that, none of those things. I started to have people reach out because at this point, the channel had already been around for over a year and a half, maybe more. I started to have people reach out and share their success stories. And they started to share pictures of their collection or investment. They shared their spreadsheets. They started to show their collector app or whatever app they were using. And they were showing me all the growth they had in the hobby. And this became the driving factor for my channel and why it still is today, is seeing the success of others. Guys, I already know this was successful. I mean, all the trolls can troll me in all the comments, and all the other YouTubers out there that are against investing can make all the negative investing content and talk about how stupid we all are for putting money in this. But I have been successful at this for years and years, right? I'm thankful for this green screen because it gives the impression that I actually have this stuff. It's interactive too. You can pull it out. You can pull the actual cases out, make it look real. But no, I already knew this was successful. I had been successful at it. I've been in the hobby 9 years. But to see others hear the videos, put the plans into action, put their money where their mouth is, take the risk, and then show me the fruits of their investments and of their labor, that's what did it for me. That's what makes me continue to create videos, is to see the success of everyone else out there. Because guys, I know everyone thinks, Alice manipulates the market and all those stupid things, but I was successful doing all this stuff before I ever had a YouTube channel. So I know if I stopped posting videos today and I just kept chugging along at everything I've always done, I'm still going to be just as successful, right? But the fact that this channel's here and I put these videos out for everyone and they're able to do it, that's what does it for me. Also, thankful for all the relationships I built. Guys, I have very real friends in this hobby now, like that, not just YouTube friends, or we'll do a live stream here and there together. Maybe we'll do a message here or there on a Discord or Instagram. No, man, friends I literally talk to on the phone almost every day. And, not even about Pokemon, just about life and stuff, and just about regular, just BS conversations. We just, joke and give each other shit. And, that wouldn't have happened for Pokemon. Pokemon legitimately changed my life in terms of, this business, right? I was able to quit a job that I didn't really enjoy I was looking for a new business to start. This grew into something that could actually produce a living for me and my wife. And, it's become a blessing. And it's not just the relationships I made personally, but the communities we built. And I know everyone always talks, the community, it's good for the community. But legitimately, the community that we've been able to build with my Discords, right? So if you guys don't know, I have a free Discord. Scroll down in the comments, in the description, you'll find it. It's free Discord. But there's over 1,500 members. And sure, we get some trolls in there. We get some clowns here and there trying to start trouble. But we weed them out pretty quickly and they get banned. But everyone in that Discord, they're there to help. And they're all walks of the hobby, right? There might be people in the hobby that have been there as long or longer than me. There's people in there that have just joined the hobby, just joined the Discord, and they've got all the newbie questions. And some people will give them crap for it, like, oh, you should know this stuff if you're going to invest in this. But guys, every one of us has been there. Every one of us has had the same questions they have. Help them out. And a lot of you do help them out. And you explain to them the differences and this card and that card and this value and that value and buying now instead of buying later. And, just all the aspects of the hobby that everyone always has questions about. Everyone's able to come to the Discord and get help on that, right? Just chat and hang out and talk about things or get investing help or, there's all kinds of different channels in there. There's stocks and crypto. There's the buy, sell, trade section where everyone's able to, buy and sell and trade with legitimate people that all have references now in the reference section. And that way you can kind of stay off the other platforms and it's an easier place to transact and build relationships doing that. And then, obviously my Patreon. And guys, you guys know I don't sell the Patreon. I don't try to push it on anybody, but the Patreon Discord is huge. Like some of the people in there, guys, they're bigger whales than me. They put more money in the hobby than I do. Some of them have, as much or more experience. They, they have larger incomes. They, have a great takes. And it's great to have this community. And that's by accident, right? Like, sure, I created the Patreon, right? I put out my monthly market analysis video. I put on a live stream where everyone can come on screen and chat. I do put on monthly voice calls. But at the end of the day, I'm only one person. And the community we've built in there because of everyone that's joined, that's truly the strength of that Patreon is everyone in that Discord. And they do all different things. Some just collect at high levels. Some invest. Some run businesses, whether it be card shops or online businesses. Some people, other content creators are on there. It's just a great nucleus of information that everyone has a part of and everyone shares. And, we can bounce plays off each other and bounce ideas off each other. And, there's I don't know. I don't know really how to explain it, but the benefit of being part of groups like that allows you to grow in these hobbies. And it allows you to build relationships with people where they're not afraid to tell you how it is. And they're going to give you honest advice. And they're not going to troll you, but they're going to give you constructive criticism. And they're going to give you ideas that help you build. And you give ideas that help them build. And then, maybe you have synergies where you can kind of come together and help build each other's business or channels or whatever together. And it's just been awesome to see that happen. And then you see other people in these communities, become friends with each other and build stuff together and help each other out. That's what this is all about. That's what keeps me driving in this hobby is seeing all of those things, right? It's way past trying to be right and improve myself over somebody else. I'm way past that, guys, right? I'm not looking for anyone else to beat, right? I don't care, right? We've already went through that whole, season in this channel and it's over, right? Now it's really about all of us growing together. And honestly, in this hobby this year, it doesn't matter what you were doing. I don't care if you're a vintage investor collector, if you're a mid-era investor collector, modern investor collector, if you collect or buy and sell singles or slabs or sealed products, if you're running a business, if you're running a card shop, if you're just a player, whatever it is, you're doing well this year. You're enjoying this hobby. It's a great time to be in. Talking about players, right? We also have players in these groups. And, they give us their perspective. They go to the tournaments. They talk about the playable cards and they talk about the price points. And, we get everyone, the player side of things on how they feel about boxes being what they are. And, honestly, there's a lot of good takes. A lot of the players that we've heard from, they're okay with boxes being more expensive. They're okay with them being, 110, 120, maybe 130. They still think now is crazy with Surging Sparks being 200 and Prismatic Evolutions being what it is. Obviously they're upset about that, but even the players are on board with, yeah, things need to be a little more expensive. Yeah, probably 110, 120 plus a box. That's okay. And so, you get that feedback, right? And it really becomes so much more important, and it drowns out all the haters. It drowns out all the people who are negative and in disbelief and, everything. Every time something like corrects, everyone calls crash, and they say all those stupid investors out there all getting crushed and all those stupid things, all the Timmies, right? But those are really the things that I'm most thankful for. And I love to see more and more of every single day. By the way, guys, don't ever stop. Don't ever stop reaching out and sending me those gains and those apps and the pictures of your collections and tell me your success stories. Honestly, like that is what keeps me going more than anything else. Seeing that, like, it's cool. I love seeing the channel grow. It's awesome seeing, more views on the videos than they used to get. It's awesome seeing the subscribers, grow more and more people, be affected by it and be able to, put this advice to use in their own lives. But more than anything, it's just seeing the firsthand success of others. Because so much time you'll hear people say, well, Alex, these are all hypothetical gains. Like, sure, you could have bought then and now it's worth more now, but that's Captain Hindsight stuff, or you could have bought this box for that price. Now it's selling for this. You should have bought it, or people saying they did buy it, they really didn't. We get to see the effects of it. We get to see the reality that no, people really are doing this. They're seeing very real gains. They're taking their gains. They're buying themselves cars. They're taking their families on vacations, right? They're speeding up the time and what they think it's going to take to retire. Like we're actually seeing real world benefits from investing in this stuff, from this silly Pokemon channel. Right? People are actually benefiting from these videos, whether they're investing or running businesses or collecting or whatever it may be. And that's truly the biggest thing I'm thankful for, guys. So I really appreciate all you guys watching this channel, coming back to the videos. I know we've had some rough spots over the few years I've been on YouTube, and there's been ups and downs. There's been times when people have unsubscribed and then resubscribed to me. And, I've had people I used to have, beef with reach out, and, we've squashed things. Some I haven't, but it's just really great to see the evolution of the hobby and the channel and this investing in market and business space in general. And truly, I can truly say it's changed my life, right? It's given me a new career that I truly enjoy, that I love, and that I can wake up every day and actually not, dread doing and hate doing. And, part of that is thanks to all of you. I mean, really all of it's thanks to you guys for all the support and just, every bit of the way. And now that we're doing the pack breaks, it draws in a whole new audience that's not just into the market and business and finance space, which is nice to see that. It's nice to hear their perspectives and just, have fun with all of them. And, even some of those people switch over and kind of become a hybrid and, everything. It's just fun to see all the different, sides of the hobby and all the different growth, and truly appreciate it, guys. So that's all I got. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. Go back, spend the time with your friends and family, and eat the good food. And hopefully this was a nice, needed break from all that good stuff. And be back here with the regular old content tomorrow, guys. That's all I got. I'm out.